Thank you so much for organising this. It's obviously really difficult because of the corona time, to be able to connect with each other in general, let alone, you know, for the anniversary of Grenfell. So I really appreciate what you're doing, and it really just gives us a sense of hope and a sense of belonging, really, to be able to come together. So really, like, shukran jazeelan, thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, or you want to ask me something.
I mean, let us know. So just first, anyone watching now, just let them know who you are, and just a bit about the poetry work and the spoken word work that you've been doing.
Yeah, so I'm Princess Emmanuelle. Some people know me as EmpresS. I'm a local resident, raised in Ladbroke Grove all my life, on the other end of Lancaster Road, not the side. You know what, I'm already getting emotional just speaking to you guys. You know what, the way spirit takes over, you know. Sometimes I'm on stage doing this poetry for Grenfell stuff, and I just break out into tears. It's absolutely crazy.
It's not crazy, though. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
I swear, seriously. Anyway, so so Grenfell Town's on that side, and I was raised on this side of Lancaster Road all my life. And what happened was so emotional for us all, really. The way I responded to it was through supporting my community, through the spoken word, so through poetry. I'm a trained performing artist, so like I've always like workshopped in the area, in Lancaster Youth Centre, in Harrow Club, Goulburn Youth Centre, through dance and through the word sound power, rap poetry, because I feel it's a positive and creative way of expressing yourself. And when I was younger, when I was like 16 or something, it was the word sound power, the poetry, that allowed me to heal through a very difficult situation and overcome it. And it was the likes of Michelle Scally-Clark with her dub poetry and the Black Samurai Collective that sort of invited me to join their groups, Black Child Collective and Black Samurai, and that helped me to sort of deal with my emotions. So I thought, how could I best help my community? And that's how I felt I could help. So we've been like doing workshops and sharings of recitations with community relief. We've partnered with Kids on the Green, Henry Dickens, Maxilla, all these different places. And then we gradually had like consecutive workshops lined up to support the community at Octavia, the Reed, you know, just off Portobello Road and Westbourne Park Road, and down at Harrow Club as well. And that's it really, we just brought the community together, people from Ladbroke Grove and people from all over England really that wanted to contribute to our book. So we decided to try and get our voices heard, to the masses without any manipulation. And it was an open call for anyone that wanted to be involved, and this is what we managed to get together. So these are our stories, written in images. You know, we've got 3-year-olds up to 77-year-olds, all in different languages. And before I share with you my personal word, sound and power, as you can see, I've actually marked something here. And my uncle's nephew passed away in the fire. So I'm Muhammad's nephew, I'm Hesham Rahman, who's also related to some of the Grenfell United, Noha and Omar. And you know, Omar read his uncle's poem at our 1-year anniversary at the Bush Theatre. And I'm going to recite it for you today because I feel, amongst all the poetry and the word sound power that has been involved in this project, this is the most important one because this was by someone that was in the Grenfell fire. And unfortunately, he's not with us here today, but he's with Rabbina Allah, the Most High. So I would like to recite for you Ammu Hisham Rahman's poem, may his soul rest in peace. It's called My Will. My will, for who will remember me one day, remember my presence before my departure, to see a smile on your face when I'm gone, a prayer from your heart. No tears or sadness near my grave. If we share the memory that's in your heart, always remember it with a smile. For who will remember me one day, remember my presence before my departure. And that's, don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you.
So, let me share with you one of mine. I need to cool down right about now, I tell you. sometimes emotions just take over, I tell you. It's so crazy. So here we go. Let me just get a bit closer. So before I start, basically the reason why injustices most of the time happen is because of people that are greedy for power, okay, greedy for money. Sometimes, and most of the time, it's also because you see something in the other and sort of label them as the other and decide that they're different to you. You know, when really we have so many similarities that bring us closer together and that unite us, rather than the differences that allow for these injustices and wars and, you know, and all of these killings to occur. So this piece is called Nafs Shaqs, which basically means the same person. Me and you and I are the same person. Divide and conquer, slave trade, new trade, rinse your health, contaminate your water, intoxicating our atmospheres for sons and daughters. Rise up, my men, let people come together as one. Let's try and make things equal, don't hate on my religion. Color, tribe, language, and not this or judge. Just Rabbina Khalaqna kullana unique to learn to love our difference. أنا وأنت نفس الشخص، أنت وأنا نفس الأصل. أنا وأنت نفس الشخص، أنت وأنا نفس الأصل. Blessed are you, lost souls. We will never forget you. Grenfell lives within us all. Kamitan Arts Nubia, Said, Khartoum, Lalibela. Misinformation will be feeding ya. Televisions and media. Popping up poison in our blood. Earthquakes and armed heat waves and flood. Man-made disaster, climate control, supremacists follow devil's rule. Sacrificing the poor, knocking down our schools. Hypocrisy's their tool. These heartless fools. True soldiers walk tall. Never give in or fall. Ionize our call. الحب والعدل على طول. Love will conquer. All love will conquer. All love will conquer. All and all and all. أنا وأنت نفس الشخص. أنت وأنا نفس الأصل. أنا وأنت نفس الشخص. أنت وأنا نفس الأصل. Blessed are you, lost souls. We will never forget you. Grenfell lives within us all. Yeah. So that's my piece for you. Giving thanks. Yeah, so
even with the emotions, I was just saying, even with the emotion, thank you for sharing that, and thank you for putting all the stories together. And
even last night we had a little gathering of like people from the book, and there was loads of us there, and you know, irrespective of the technical difficulties, we came together and we overcome. And that is what it's about. It's about us coming together and overcoming these challenges and these atrocities. And you know what? It's through the love and the unity and the faith in the Most High that we pull through. So blessings and prayers and salutations to all of you today. Seriously.
Thank you.
Find us online, Kamitan Arts, Kamitan Arts. And then for the project, it's Poetry No. 4 Grenfell. And we're happy to support you as and when. Just call upon us and we'll be there.
So just to reiterate, that's Poetry No. 4 Grenfell, Poetry for Grenfell.
Yeah.
And then you can get in contact. Thank you for your time today. We appreciate you. So thank you. Take care.
We now forget to know.
Ti ricordo sempre.
سوف لا ننساكم.
Nunca se olvidará.
On va vous souvenir toujours.
نبقى ضمن فيش كساد.
مش هننساكم أبدا.
You will never